Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lexi and today I'm so excited to show you guys this really cute purple look with a golden halo eye. So if you want to see how I got it, keep on watching. So obviously I start off with priming my face. Everything that I'm using will be linked down below because I don't want to list it all right now. I might forget some stuff. So now I'm color correcting, and this is what I do if I want to have a really flawless look with no, flaws. What the hell? And now I'm applying my foundation. Don't be alarmed, this foundation is gonna look super orange, but I will be fixing that later. The finish that I get from this is like super perfect and pore perfecting, so I use it, and I'm using my hands to blend this in just to warm it up, and it's just an easier, more hygienic way to apply my foundation. I don't always do it this way, but with liquids I like to use my finger just to get it to melt right into the skin. And yeah, it's hella pumpkin-y right now. Don't comment just yet, it'll work out in the end. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a darker foundation in a stick, same brand, Black Opal. I love Black Opal, and this is definitely a little bit more red like my skin tone, and it's going to mix really well with the liquid and make my perfect tone basically, and it'll oxidize and get really nice and brown in just a little bit. My concealer, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills, their contour kit in deep, so I'm just using a very neutral color. It's definitely not the brightest one. It's definitely not super bright because I wanted it to, I just felt like not having a super bright highlight today. So really natural highlight, which can be nice. Even though this is a very dramatic nighttime look, I didn't want to have a super bright highlight. Sometimes those can look really crazy in pictures, and I'm really not here for it. Go ahead and highlight all the high points. You guys know the drill. Same old. And I'm gonna move on to contour out of the same palette, and it's the second to darkest shade. I'm still using my fingers here just because I've just been feeling like using my fingers lately. It's actually very easy, and I feel like I've kind of mastered the finger technique. Obviously still learning, definitely not professional, but yeah, applying my contour in all the areas that one might contour. Cheekbones, forehead, nose, all that jazz. Are you subscribed? Like, come on, the quality is changing, everything is changing on this channel. We are growing. Give me a like and subscribe to my channel if it's your first time seeing me. Like, what's really good. Nose contouring right now, and I'm applying my setting powder from my concealer, and this is also Black Opal. Shout out to Black Opal, what's up? Go ahead and setting my concealer. I use a lot of this powder because the foundation is definitely not oily girl friendly, the liquid one that I applied first. So I use this more for pictures and videos and going out, but definitely not an all day wear. So I need a lot of powder to combat the shininess and the, the super liquidy, oily that the foundation tends to be. I don't know why it's so oily, even though it's oil free, but it just feels heavy on the skin. So now I'm setting that contour with the Shea Moisture bronzer, my favorite bronzer of all time, and I'm just setting that contour. Nothing fancy, guys, just beating my face like nobody's business. But yeah, foundation, this is the Black Opal True Complexion Pore Perfecting thing, and it's really nice coverage, but it's kind of heavy, so I had extra powder to fix that up. Now I'm using my face powder, also Black Opal. This is crazy, the whole video is kind of Black Opal right now, but I'm using their setting powder, and this really goes well with their other products and just blends everything together when it comes to the foundations. Just setting nicely into my skin and oxidizing and looking real good, y'all. Like, so I'm blending the crap out of my face. I applied a ton of product, so I want to just make sure it's not, when it sits, I want it to blend and melt. I never do my eyebrows on camera, but I felt like doing a little quick eyebrow thing. Really nothing fancy. I brush them up. I use this BH Cosmetics pencil to outline them and fill them in a little bit. I don't like this pencil, but I'm trying to use it until it's all done. It's a little bit hard. I love and prefer the ColourPop eyebrow pencil because it's much more softer and creamier. This one also has a little bit of an ashy color, but it gets the job done. Let me not even try it like that. It's super cheap as well, but ColourPop is even cheaper. Go ahead in with this NYX brow mascara, my fave at the moment. And yeah, just gonna give my eyebrows a thicker illusion because I have very, very thin eyebrows. Now we're zoomed all the way in on my imperfect skin. No, just kidding. I love my skin. Love your skin too. Transition shade right here. This is from the Nubian palette. Again, I will have everything linked down below because I'm horrible with remembering stuff's name, so I'm not even gonna try. This is a really, really neutral brown color. You can barely see it, but it has a nice little red to it, and it looks really, really good as a neutral transition color. Just applying that everywhere, honey, everywhere, child. And now I'm going in with this purple from the Missy Lynn by BH Cosmetics palette that she had collabed with them a while back. This purple is beautiful. Their shades are not super pigmented, as you can kind of see. I have to layer on a lot of it. If I wet my brush with some setting spray or regular water, it would have been a lot more pigmented, but I forgot, to be frank. So I'm just packing it on. You can still see it. It's still very beautiful. It's a really, really nice shade. BH has some nice colors. They just need to work on their pigmentation. It's a little bit hard to build it up, but I did it. I took my time and I built it up. Leaving the middle part empty on purpose. Now I'm applying a brown from the same palette, which will be linked down below. And over top of that, I am applying a color from the Nubian palette, and everything, once again, child, will be linked or listed because I don't remember the name of it. Going in with some touch-ups with the transition color, as well as the purple, just making sure it's super vibrant, super beautiful. Getting these colors together, nothing fancy. Actually, hell yeah, it's fancy. Shout out to me. And now I'm lining my eyes. Very, very tiny wing. I'm going to apply mascara for about the next half an hour. This is the NYX double stacked mascara, which is actually super bomb. I love this stuff. You apply the mascara, then some fibers, and then the mascara again, child. But the lashes look like falsies, which is why I love it, because I don't wear falsies. I'm not good at that, so I just leave it to the professionals. Putting that purple color on my lower lash line. I wanted to be fancy and put the gold color there too in the middle, but I was just like, nah, I liked how the purple looked by itself and I didn't want to mess it up. So just the purple on my lash line. And I'm going to line my waterline with this Urban Decay 24-hour black liner. I'm using the NYX Skinny Mascara on my lower lashes. Didn't really do much, so now I'm going back with that NYX double stacked on my lower lashes to give me a pop. I'm so extra. Lining my lips with a dark brown cheap beauty supply store brown liner. Honestly, like was like $1, literally $1. And now I'm putting on MAC Heroine. Matches that eyeshadow perfectly. Highlighting with BH Cosmetics by Missy Lynn. That palette was my like everything today. Black Opal and Missy Lynn by BH was my everything. Doing my nose highlight, same old. And I'm putting that same highlight into my inner tear duct, whatever, y'all. And adding that highlight to my lid just over top for some extra shine, extra glow. Urban Decay All Nighter Oil Control because I'm oily. And yes, I was so happy with how this came out. Watch these other videos that I have linked on the screen, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one acting a fool as usual.